What if I told you there are places on this earth that don't show up on Google Maps? Places where your neighbors are literally the ocean, where the nearest other human being is miles away, and where your room comes with its own private beach, a personal butler, and a water villa that costs more per night than most people make in a year? These aren't resorts. They're not hotels. They're entire islands, rented, owned, or secretly reserved by some of the wealthiest people on the planet. And in today's video, we're going inside the world's most private island escapes built specifically for millionaires, the ones that don't advertise, the ones you've probably never heard of, and the ones where privacy isn't an amenity, it's the entire point. Before we dive in, and trust me, you're going to want to see every single one of these, let me explain why private island escapes have become the new status symbol for the ultra-wealthy. In a world where luxury hotels are everywhere, where five-star resorts are packed with tourists, and where your exclusive suite still shares a pool with 200 strangers, true privacy has become the rarest luxury of all. Forbes recently reported that demand for private island rentals has surged over 300% in the last 5 years. Not purchases, rentals. Because the ultra-wealthy don't just want a room with a view anymore, they want a world to themselves. And that's exactly what these places deliver. We are counting down 8 of the world's most extraordinary private island escapes, from the Indian Ocean to the Caribbean, from the Maldives to Fiji, ranked by exclusivity, price, and the sheer level of what on earth luxury they offer. Let's start the list. Number 8, North Island, Seychelles. If you've ever seen a Seychelles travel photo, those impossible granite boulders, that blindingly white sand, that water that looks photoshopped, there's a good chance it was taken here. North Island sits in the inner islands of the Seychelles, and it operates exclusively as a private island retreat. There are only 11 villas on the entire island. 11 for the whole place. Each villa is essentially a standalone home, built from local driftwood and granite, with a private plunge pool, an open-air rain shower, and a beach that is literally yours and yours alone. But here's what makes North Island legendary beyond the aesthetics. It's one of the world's most committed conservation projects. The island has spent over $10 million restoring its ecosystem, bringing back giant tortoises, rebuilding the bird population, replanting indigenous trees. When Nelson Mandela and Bill Gates have both stayed at a place, that tends to say something. Rates start at approximately $5,000 per villa per night. And yes, the island is sometimes available for full buyout. Number 7. Soneva, Fushi, Maldives. The Maldives has no shortage of luxury, but Soneva Fushi operates in a category entirely its own. This is an island built on a philosophy. No news, no shoes. Seriously, that's their actual tagline. You arrive by seaplane, your shoes go into a bag, and you don't see them again until departure. The island spans a full kilometer of jungle with 63 private villas, some nestled in the tree line, some sitting directly on the water. The largest villa comes with 6 bedrooms, a private pool, and your own personal team of staff. But what sets Soneva Fushi apart, and why it keeps appearing on every most exclusive resort in the world list, is the observatory. There's a rooftop glass-domed telescope on the island that gives guests a private view of the stars, unlike anything you'll see in a city. Add to that a private wine cellar, an underground cigar room, and a chocolate and ice cream room that's just, yes, an entire room of ice cream, and you start to understand why guests return here year after year. Rates range from $2,000 to over $20,000 per night, depending on the villa. Number 6. Musha, Bahamas. This one is a little different, and a lot more theatrical. Musha is owned by David Copperfield. Yes, the illusionist. And that fact alone should tell you that this island is designed to feel like a different world entirely. Copperfield has spent decades collecting art, artifacts, and curiosities from around the world, and much of it is displayed throughout the island. Guests have reported walking through rooms that feel like magical museums, with hidden doors, surprise entertainment, and moments that feel, quite literally, like magic. The island sits on 700 acres in the southern Bahamas, with 5 private homes, multiple beaches, and access to 4 surrounding islands. When you rent Musha, you're not booking a room, you're booking the entire island complex for your group. A minimum of 12 guests, maximum of 24. The experience includes a private chef, a full staff-to-guest ratio, water sports equipment, and Copperfield himself has been known to appear and perform for guests. The price? Starting at $37,500 per night for the full island rental. Number 5. Thanda Island, Tanzania. If the name doesn't ring a bell, that's by design. Thanda Island is one of the most under-the-radar private islands in the world, sitting off the coast of Tanzania in the Indian Ocean, about a 30-minute helicopter ride from the mainland. The island is exclusive use only, rented entirely to one group at a time, with a maximum of just 10 guests. The villa itself is designed in a traditional Swahili coastal style, open-air architecture, natural materials, sweeping ocean views from every angle. What makes Thanda extraordinary is the marine life. The island sits in a marine-protected area, and the waters surrounding it are home to whale sharks, manta rays, humpback whales, and some of the most pristine coral reefs left on the planet. Guests can wake up, walk off their villa deck, and be snorkeling with whale sharks within minutes. There is no other resort, no other tourist, no other boat in sight. Thanda Island won the World Travel Award for world's leading private island not once, but multiple times. Rates start at around $8,000 per night for exclusive island use. Number 4. Petit St. Vincent, the Grenadines. This island has been operating since 1968, and it has almost nothing in common with what you'd typically call a luxury resort. And that's entirely the point. There are no phones in the cottages, no televisions, no keys on the doors. The island runs on a flag system. Raise a yellow flag outside your cottage and staff will come to you. Raise a red flag and they know to leave you completely alone, for as long as you want. In an era of 24/7 connectivity, this kind of intentional disconnection has become one of the most sought-after luxuries in the world. Silicon Valley billionaires, celebrities, royalty, they come here specifically to disappear. The 22 private cottage suites are each secluded within the jungle, on the beach or on the hillside, all with private outdoor decks and uninterrupted ocean views. And unlike many on this list, PSV has a more accessible price point, relatively speaking, starting around $1,200 per night per cottage. Full island buyout is available for those who want the whole 115 acres to themselves. Number 3. Cousine Island, Seychelles. Here's where we separate the luxury travelers from the ultra-high net worth collectors of experiences. Cousine Island is a nature reserve first and a private island resort second. And that order matters. The island is home to critically endangered species. Seychelles magpie robins, hawksbill turtles, giant Aldabra tortoises. Guests quite literally share the island with animals that exist almost nowhere else on Earth. There are only 4 private villas on the island. 4. The entire island hosts no more than 8 guests at a time. Each villa has a dedicated butler, a private chef, and is positioned so that guests have complete visual privacy from one another. You could stay a week and never see another guest if you chose not to. Access is by private charter boat or helicopter only. There is no public ferry, no commercial access, and no way to simply show up. At rates ranging from $7,500 to $15,000 per villa per night, Cousine Island is for those who don't just want privacy from the world. They want to be the world. Number 2. Laucala Island, Fiji. If you had to pick one island on this list that represents the absolute summit of private island living, not just in terms of luxury, but in terms of scale, it might be this one. Laucala Island is owned by Red Bull co-founder Dietrich Mateschitz, and since its opening has been widely regarded as one of the most complete private island experiences on the planet. The island spans 3,500 acres. Let that sink in. 3,500 acres of lush Fijian jungle, white sand beaches, and volcanic hillside for a maximum of just 75 guests across 25 private villas. The villas include some of the most architecturally extraordinary designs you'll ever see: floating cliff-edge villas, over-water villas, underground wine cellars, private plunge pools. One villa, the Hilltop Estate, sits atop a volcanic hill with 360-degree views of the island and ocean. But Laucala is more than aesthetics. The island operates as a fully self-sustaining ecosystem. There's a working organic farm, a coconut plantation, a dairy, a bakery, a dive school, a 18-hole golf course designed by David McClay Kidd, a spa, an equestrian center with horses. This isn't a resort. It's a civilization. Rates start at $6,000 per villa per night, with full island buyout options available. And our number one, Frégate Island Private, Seychelles. There is a reason this island has appeared on virtually every most exclusive resort in the world, ranking for the past 2 decades. And it's not one thing, it's everything. Frégate Island sits in the inner islands of the Seychelles, a 20-minute flight from Musha. And it operates as one of the most rigidly exclusive private island experiences in existence. There are 16 villas on the entire island. The maximum occupancy of the resort at any given time, just 40 guests, on an island that spans 211 hectares. Do the math. That's roughly 5 hectares of island per guest. Each villa is a standalone hilltop or beachfront estate, with private pools, outdoor showers, personal buggy for island transport, and a dedicated Frégate Island butler who manages every aspect of your stay from the moment you arrive. The island is home to 2,200 giant Aldabra tortoises that roam freely, and guests frequently wake up to find these gentle giants on their villa terrace. The beaches here, 7 of them, are consistently rated among the most beautiful in the world. Completely deserted, completely private. The kind of beach that makes you wonder if you've actually left the planet. Recent refurbishments have added a new rock spa, a redesigned Castaway Beach Club, and updated villa interiors that balance Seychellois heritage with contemporary luxury. Rates begin at approximately $7,000 per villa per night. Full island buyout starts at $180,000 per night. Yes, per night. So, 8 islands. 8 entirely different visions of what it means to escape. What's fascinating about all of these places is that they share a single underlying philosophy. In a world where money can buy almost anything, the one thing it's become hardest to buy is true solitude. Not the kind you fake with noise-canceling headphones. Not the kind you scroll past on Instagram, but the real, cellular-level kind. Where the horizon is yours, the silence is yours, and for a few days or a week, the world genuinely cannot reach you. That is what these islands sell. And apparently, people are willing to pay extraordinary sums for it. Now, I want to know, if you could pick one of these islands right now, with no budget considerations, which one would it be? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. And if you want to see more videos like this, deep dives into the world's most extraordinary and under-the-radar luxury experiences, subscribe and hit the bell. I've got more coming that I genuinely cannot wait to show you. Until next time, stay curious, stay luxurious, and I'll see you in the next one.